So far in previous different parts of cell structure and function discussion, we explained the prokaryotic cell as well as the one important term plant cell wall, then common covering cell membrane. Now in further all parts we have to discuss different types of mainly a cell organelles. As we know, from plasma membrane to nucleus, whatever the component present in plant cell we called cytoplasm. Once again, cytoplasm having two components. One living component, that what we call the name cell organelles. They includes mitochondria, chloroplast, Golgi complex, ribosomes, lysosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, centrosomes. All these are the different cytoplasmic cell organelle. In addition to that, there is non-living inclusions are also there, or that we called ergastic substance. They are the specially mainly includes reserve food material, excretory material, then the secretory material, like that different non-living material also found in cytoplasmic region. Therefore, here one by one in a different part of our discussion, we have to cover first all cell organelles and later we consider ergastic substance. First, most common type of cell organelle, that is what we call the name mitochondria, which is found in both plant cell as well as animal cell, and it we called powerhouse of cell. Why do you call it as a powerhouse of cell? Because a typical cell, when you consider, it take common food as an instant energy molecule, that is glucose. Even other biomolecules like fructose, galactose, from lipid source glycerol and fatty acid, from protein source amino acids, also responsible for giving energy, but they are secondary source. The primary source is glucose. When it oxidized in our body cell, at that time first glucose is converted into pyruvate, and that step we called glycolysis. This pyruvate later may enters into Krebs cycle and electron transport system, one pathway, or pyruvate may convert into two molecules of ethyl alcohol and two molecules of the especially carbon dioxide with 2 ATP, another pathway. Or pyruvate may convert into two molecules of lactic acid without formation of carbon dioxide, it gives 2 ATP. Here there are three pathways are there. One is first, if glucose convert into alcohol, that we call alcoholic fermentation. For that process no need of oxygen, therefore it is anaerobic process. Then pyruvate may enter into Krebs cycle, then electron transport system. As a result, we get 6 molecules of carbon dioxide, 6 molecules of water, 36 ATP, and it is aerobic respiration, or in other words aerobic process. Then third pathway, glucose converted into pyruvate, then lactic acid with formation of 2 ATP, it is called lactic acid fermentation. And for this process also no need of oxygen, therefore it's a anaerobic respiration or anaerobic phenomenon. By seeing this flow chart, we can able to analyze that if in absence of oxygen, food is oxidized, only we get 2 ATP from single glucose molecule. In presence of oxygen, if food is oxidized, at that time we get 36 ATP. That means 34 extra ATPs are generally produced. For that, two important steps has to be take place in a cell. One is Krebs cycle, another one electron transport system. Then for Krebs cycle, we need mitochondrial matrix. Then here mitochondrial membrane for electron transport system. Yes, by this what we can conclude very simply, for complete oxidation of glucose we need mitochondria. If in absence of oxygen, incomplete oxidation of glucose is take place, only we can get 2 ATP and it is wasteful process. Therefore, most of the organisms in nature shows aerobic respiration. They oxidize complete glucose and from single glucose 36 ATPs are formed. Hence, the mitochondria is the main important cell organelle. It carried out complete oxidation of food and gives more energy. That means 34 extra ATP molecules formed from single glucose molecule. Hence, always we call mitochondria is a power of cell, powerhouse of cell, where the complete oxidation of food and energy is released there. You take specially respiration, that includes the specially glycolysis. It is generally takes place in a cytosol. There is no need of mitochondria at all. Second step of the specially aerobic respiration is citric acid cycle or Krebs cycle. We need a mitochondrial matrix. Whereas a last step of aerobic respiration is electron transport system. For that is we need mitochondrial membrane. That means the two important structures you have to analyze here to know the phenomenon of what a respiration, that is mitochondrial matrix, mitochondrial membrane. Hence we have to discuss here structure of mitochondria. If you take a transfer section of mitochondrion, basically it is a egg shape or rod shaped structure bonded by two membranes, that is outer mitochondrial membrane and inner mitochondrial. Here this inner mitochondrial membrane is not plain. It shows inward finger-like projections, and this specialized projections we call the name cristae. This is second one, inner mitochondrial membrane. This membrane having thickness of about the 60 angstrom unit. Then in between these two membrane there is a small space is there, perimitochondrial space. It is around 80 angstrom unit. Peri means periphery, edge. The space present between two membrane we call perimitochondrial membrane. This inner membrane showing a inward finger-like projection, that what we call the name cristae, where electron transport system is take place. As I mentioned, There are three steps in aerobic respiration. First one, glycolysis, which takes place in cytosol of the cell. Second, Krebs cycle or citric acid cycle, it takes place in matrix of mitochondria. Like that, the last step, electron transport system, we call terminal oxidation. It takes place inner mitochondrial membrane. That special inner mitochondrial membrane showing inward projection. That projection we call the name cristae. If you take a single cristae, it is a finger-like inward projection is there. On that we have plenty of bulb-like structure. These specialized structures once again we call Racker's particles. These what we call the name Racker's particles. The cristae showing Racker's particles. These Racker's particles we also known as a F0 F1 particle. F0 F1 particle or oxysomes because they oxidize the food. Therefore, they oxidize food. Soma refers to body. The body which helps for oxidation of food we call oxysomes. And another name for that, ATP synthetase particles. That means these Racker's particles helps to synthesize ATP, hence what we call ATP synthetase particle. Each F0 F1 particle or Racker's particle having a globe-like head, then narrow neck is there and broad base where what we get, the specially a electron transport system is takes place. That is inner mitochondrial membrane having inward a finger-like projection. These projections what we call cristae. Each crista having once again small ultramicroscopic bulb-like structures called Racker's particles or F0 F1 particles or oxysomes or ATP synthetase particles. They are having a globe-like head, narrow neck, broad base where the cellular respiration takes place or electron transport system is take place, then oxidation of food is take place. As a result, huge amount of energy is released from the mitochondria. Another most important a component in the mitochondria is matrix of the mitochondria, which having 70S ribosome. And these specialized 70S ribosomes we call mitochondriosomes. The ribosomes of mitochondria we call mitochondriosomes. Like a bacteria, they are 70S type. That means larger subunit is 50S and smaller one 30S. This mitochondriosome helps to synthesize certain proteins in mitochondrial body itself. Hence, the mitochondria is not 100% depends on the cell for their protein need because they have their own protein synthetic system. And one more, circular DNA is there. That DNA we call mDNA or mitochondrial DNA. Listen here, there are only 3 circular DNA available in the organism cell. One is plasmid. It's a circular non-chromosomal DNA found in case of bacteria and some yeast. Like that, mitochondria having circular DNA, its name is called mDNA. One more cell organelle we discuss later, that is chloroplast. It also having a specialized circular DNA, that what we call chloroplast DNA. In addition to that, the whole what we call the specially this empty space, whatever we showing it is not actually empty, it is filled by means of a special liquid, and that liquid contains enzymes for Krebs cycle. That indicates Krebs cycle is take place in mitochondrial matrix. The all citric acid or Krebs cycle enzymes present in the matrix of the mitochondria. By this we know how mitochondrial structural organization is well adapted for the the production of energy. As we know, already I mentioned the function of mitochondria. It produce energy, hence it we known as a powerhouse of cell. It oxidizes the food molecule completely and gives energy to the cell, hence it is called powerhouse of the cell, because the two important sites in the mitochondria play a very important role in oxidation of food molecule. One is the specially matrix, where second step of aerobic respiration, what you call citric acid cycle is take place, and second one, inner mitochondrial membrane, that we also call technically cristae, where Racker particles are there, where electron transport system is there, where oxidation of food is take place completely and we get energy. Therefore, if you consider aerobic respiration, from single glucose molecule 36 ATPs are formed because of presence of mitochondria. Whereas the special anaerobic respirations, we have two types, alcoholic fermentation and lactic acid fermentation. In that case, only 2 ATPs are produced from single glucose molecule.